Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Blake Perkins.
The left fielder, Blake. Perkins.
That one finds the zone, and the home opener is underway.
7 o'clock.
Next offering is fouled back. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Here's Alex Bregman. And that one missing low.
1 ball, no strikes.
Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
1 ball, 1
With the
strike.
big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Up and in,
ball.
and that's ball 3.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's what it was. If you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Steer. And they get Bregman for the out. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great high as well.
Kyle Tucker.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one. One out, base is empty. And there are two down. Two outs, base is empty. Yordan Alvarez up next. For the Astros. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. First offering misses badly for ball one. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Chris Sale.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
One down, base is empty, and that's in the dirt.
1-1.
They say you win.
1-2's the count.
And now 2-2.
Out.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Two down, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that's ball four.
Ball four.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even Much to think about.
2 outs, runner at first. Marcell Ozuna getting ready to hit. That one down the line and foul ball. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Olsen, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So 2 away with nobody on. Josh Naylor next up for the Braves. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. On the ground, right side. Altuve slings to first, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Altuve. Measures 5 feet 6 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the road. Schwellenbach back to work. Pitch misses.
That's down.
1-0. And there's the strike.
Cold night like tonight. Last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Alec Burleson up next for the Astros. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Estrada to first, one out in the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Runner on at third, one gone. In the air out to center. Estrada on the move. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. In there. He's safe.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Tyler Fitzgerald stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. In the air, left field, down the line. Ozuna makes the catch, inning over.
Be my ambition, be my addiction. Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This my addiction.
Back at Truist Park, bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. There's the strike. Next offering upstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly he's sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the third baseman, Spencer Steer. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Now back, the left fielder,
Blake Perkins will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ozuna puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now it's Alex Bregman, grounded out his first time. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. To first. Nice pick. Double play. And that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
Thairo Estrada.
And that is out of play. Out towards left center. Perkins hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now
back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In 1 inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Sale delivers. That one hit to right. Tucker should have it. Nabs it. Out number 2. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed.
Ball.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me.
New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
That one missed.
1-2. Foul ball.
That's too low.
No, that's down.
And that's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That missed by a lot. And now 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ozuna running hard. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Yordan Alvarez.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Jose Altuve up to hit here. In the dirt. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Yeah, that's fouled off. Line drive. That's a base hit. The throw into second.
The batter, the first baseman, Alec.
First and second,
Burleson.
1 out. Now here is Alec Burleson. 0 for 1 so far. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
makes the grab, and that's the third out. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Matt Olson down.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
1 ball, 2
And
strikes.
1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Number 20.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one. And it's even up to Ozuna. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice
2-2.
groove. Backed off the plate that time. That one misses, and it's 3-2. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hauls it in on the warning track. And next for Atlanta, Jonah Heim struck out swinging his first time. And he gets tied up right there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
To the right side, and that's just foul. Liner, base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In the air, left field, Perkins. And that is the inning.
Before she hit the block, body grown, full grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it.
Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the fifth. Now here is Tyler Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, 27 years old, and usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield. Up the middle, tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So digging
now
in,
batting.
Yainer Diaz. Reached on an infield single his first time. Pitch is in there, and that's strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Acuna there. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. So the Houston lineup turns over. Blake Perkins up next for the Astros. Lifted in the air out to left. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball one, no strikes. Fought off foul. Ground ball left side. Sends it to first, and that is the inning. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Spencer Steer. Sale back to work. High fly ball out to left field. Perkins sizing this one up. He's got it. One away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Popped up right side. Altuve towards the line, and it stays fair.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score. Kind of got it off the end of the bat, but he gets that knock because he was willing to go with the pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now Ellie De La Cruz. Outside low, ball one.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
And now 2-1. Man at first, one away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr., who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting the first baseman.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He is struck out and he is walked. And that one is lifted in the air. Perkins on the move to the alley. And that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Ozuna settles under this one, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball
inside.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's 2 down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush.
Unbelievable
that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Altuve in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
De La Cruz over to first, and they get Altuve for the out, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now Marcell Ozuna.
Ozuna. Now
new arm out of the bullpen, Graham Ashcraft. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. Ozuna is out. Here's Josh Naylor.
Now
really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Naylor.
That one is absolutely belted. And it looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger. Now the catcher up to hit, Jonah Heim. On the outside corner, 0-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right side. Altuve handles it, throws to first in time, and he's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
The center fielder.
And the batter now, Michael Harris II.
Harris.
Not even close there, and it's 1-0. Swing and a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Move to first, and he's back in safely. At the plate, Spencer Steer. And the first offering is not close. And there's a ball. Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Here goes the runner. And that one hammered. That's back. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 39, Lucas Sims.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these Astros looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And the sweeper misses for a ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That's foul.
And that skips in the dirt. Out towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And next to hit for Houston,
now
Jeremy Pena.
Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. Swings through that one.
No ball. 2 strikes.
He caught it behind his back. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. And now the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Atlanta, set for the last half of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Tyro Estrada.
Estrada.
Just missed. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And a quick out, number 1. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. He's a dynamic player.
Yeah, Boog, the youngest player ever to hit 25 home runs and steal 60 bags, and you never know what he's going to do next.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. De La Cruz, the runner at second with 1 away. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2 is the count. That's the ball down.
Squirts away a little bit. One out and a runner at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Goes down looking.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Olson.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Brian Hudson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next...
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he
The
hit
left
him.
fielder, number 20.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Ozuna.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. First and second, 2 down. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2. One and 2.
In the dirt. Next offering
2-2.
is outside. That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Josh Naylor, the next to hit. 1 for 3. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jonah Heim, the switch hitter batting right. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
So it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
Fires over to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Blake Perkins. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Takes a tumble and hangs on. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Bregman up next for the Astros. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. He caught it behind his back to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I'm moving.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Hudson back to work. Hudson in his second season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Rip to right, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So up next.
Spencer.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Spencer Bivens.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Tyro Estrada digs in now.
Estrada.
Check swing, called strike. Inside,
That's
and
inside.
1-1. Harris stands at first with 1 out. In the air, left field. Perkins makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Good pitch. You just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away. And
Next up for the Braves. Sneaks through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
that's back-to-back singles for him. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And now, Ronald Acuna Jr. First and second, 2 down. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, and 2 now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Harris coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 9-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here is Matt Olson. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. 1 run is in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Fitzgerald going back, brings it in, and that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 52, Dylan Lee.
And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And that one handled. Whips it to first. And Tucker is retired. So now here's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Just missed.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Next offering misses down and away.
2-1.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
What a stop. Throw to first on the money. Nice play. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one. 10-2.